Am I back or what? Yes. I'm so happy to be back with my camera. I got a new lens, same camera, Sony a5000, but a new camera, lens. I feel like I've been having so many difficulties. Like, I can't catch a break. All I know is that when I get some coins, I'm definitely gonna upgrade to the Canon because you guys, Sony, this camera is so flimsy, like the lens, like it's just too much stuff. So I bought a new lens for like 130 bucks. It's brand new. So hopefully I'm back in business uninterrupted. So today's just a chit chat, get ready with me if you can't tell by the title. I'm just gonna be talking about how life sucks. Sorry, not life, how adulting sucks. And we're gonna talk about being an adult, pros and cons, a little bit of updates and some changes to my channel. So let's get started. So happy May 1st. It's May. This year is going by so fast. If you guys had any goals, have they come true? Your monthly goals? Take my nose ring out because I don't want to get dirty. But yeah, if you guys have had any goals, have your goals come true? You know, what's going on? Today's look is just a simple beat because I'm gonna do an eye look after. It's a prom makeup look, so I'm not really doing too much. I didn't hit my May goals, my April goals to get 1,000 subscribers, which brings me to my next announcement. So it is May 1st. I am doing 31 days of videos. I have my notebook over there. I made a calendar for every video, and there's gonna be bonus videos. So I'm having 31 videos of May. So every day there will be a new video. So definitely stay tuned for some new content. I am going to be doing fashion videos, like thrift hauls, how to style like plain t-shirts, so stuff like that. So definitely stay tuned. I'm going to try to be creative on my channel, as creative as I want to be. So definitely stay tuned. Of course, today's video is number 1. So this is day 1. There will definitely be some days we'll have more than one video, like a vlog, because I have some vlogs. So yeah, so today I have to edit I'm gonna edit like 3 videos today so I can start batch editing. And all my videos for this week are already done because I've been pre-filming, so I'm gonna be pre-filming again today. And yeah, like I said, I'm excited to see if this helps my channel grow. One thing I can say that's been helping my channel is definitely commenting and engaging on other people's channels. I have been trying to genuinely, and if I'm subscribed to you and I have people who comment on my videos and watch me, and I'm subscribed to you, and it's not because I don't watch you guys y'all video. I do, but a lot of times I'm a silent commenter or a silent watcher. So I know I have people who watch me all the time, and and you guys have channels, and I'm like, I don't want you to feel like I don't watch y'all videos. Everyone knows I'm a night owl, so a lot of the time when I catch up on my videos, it's at night. So I won't comment because I'm just it's like 1 in the morning. But I am watching a lot of you guys' videos if you are subscribed to me. Yeah, I just want my channel to really grow. I need to get to 1,000. I need my views to be better. That's all. So hopefully this will help me grow my channel by putting out quality videos. All right, I gotta do my brows and come back. So speaking of adulting, it sucks. Adulting sucks. I'm just overpaying bills. I'm over being an adult. All that jazz. It's funny because actually yesterday I was putting on Twitter. Well, I didn't put it on Twitter. I was going to, but people get offended easily. How I'm actually glad I'm not a full college student and that I'm not in college, because college students are so broke, like so broke. And I cannot imagine being like, if I'm gonna be broke, it's because like my bills are paid and I have stuff that I want and need. But like to be on a campus with no money and no money, no food, or you have to, it's not even being broke, it's that you need money given to you. Like you can't work for it, or you know that when you work for it, it's like a 20-hour check, $15 hour check. Like I'm kind of glad that I did be an adult faster. Like I got my first full-time job at 19 when I was working at the bank. I'm kind of glad that I've been working full-time for years now, because like I want to have the experience and the knowledge. Two, I'm not broke. Like I'm not like I'm broke, trust me, I ain't balling and I don't have no money really, but like I know that I have adult things. I have an apartment, I have a car, I have a phone bill that's paid, I have clothes, I can have extra money to do adult things. Like when you're in college, it feels like you're still a kid, because like you're going to class, but like you need your mom to send you money, you need your financial aid. You're like, you know, every time break comes, you're just a scavenger for a job because you need money. Like, and I be feeling for college. People I went to school with be complaining like they are broke. They be like, is anyone hiring? They be needing jobs so bad, like, and they don't be having the experience because they've been in college for so long. So even though I hate adulting, I actually am glad that I've adulted. Like I just feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm biased. Let me know if you guys feel the same way. I feel like when you adult faster and earlier, it's less easier, it's less harder to get adapt to. Like college students have to adapt to being an adult when they graduate and on breaks. Like I know people who are like 20 something years old or in college or part-time college or whatever, and they never had a real job, or they don't know how to apply for a real job. And I'm like, you just apply, that's it. Like I be having people, yeah, but I be seeing people like acting like they don't know how to just apply for a job. Like you just apply, that's it. Or they don't be having like, they don't have any experience, so like the only jobs they get are like retail jobs. So I'm just kind of happy that I didn't have to wait so long, you know? I didn't have to wait so long to be an adult. I just feel like those type of skills you definitely need. And it's better to like, not that you like need to like not do school. I mean, I know people who have worked and went to college. That was me. Like when I was in college, I worked. Like I had to, because other than that, I wasn't gonna be able to support myself. So when I see people that are in college and they complaining, I'm like, get a job. And they're like, oh, my school, my workload, like, if you know you need money, you'll work around it. Like I was taking a lot of classes, but every break we had, I went to work. Every time I went home, I went to work. I was working at Old Navy for 3 years, and they like, you know, I started my senior year in high school, and then once I went to college, every time it was break or summer, I would go back to work like it was nothing. Like it was just like automatic. My brain knew it's time to go to work. So I don't know how people just don't be working in college. Like if you know you need money, my girl, like get a job. I don't know. Is that like a New Yorker thing? I don't know. Like we just have that hustle mentality. Cause I know people who go to like only like these weird colleges out here in New York or out of state. And I'm just like, it's just so easy to get a job and so easy to apply. Like literally people be like, oh well, I never had experience or help. Like, and I hate when people tell me that, because like, do you think I had help? I had help. But this is what me and my friend be saying, like common sense honestly lacks. Like the things I know, I literally have self-taught myself. Like I didn't have to ask anyone like, how do I do this? How do I do that? Like I just teach myself. You go on Google and you teach yourself. So I see people like, oh, if you've been applying to jobs and you haven't gotten them, that's different. You're actually, you know, you're applying. That's different. This video isn't about college students. It was just, I just observed that portion like yesterday, like how bad college students need money. And I feel like they're either not using their resources or they're gonna really struggle when it's time to like actually get a job. So I just realized that even though I hate working and being an adult, I am grateful to have the experience so young, because it just comes natural. this is for all my young girls. If you are in high school, I don't know how the city or the state you are, you know, that you live in, the law is, but if your school lets you get a summer job at whatever age, I know out here is 14, please get a summer job that you know you have a possibility or a chance of keeping. I.e., for example, when I got my first summer job, I knew, one, it's easier because it's through the school, I'm gonna get approved. So it's different because like when you're actually applying, most places are hesitant because you never had a job and you're young. So if you go through your summer school, pick a job that's a actual job that they can they can say, she's a good worker, I can keep her. Think smart, logical. That's what I did. I applied for TJ Maxx. That was my first job. I was 16, 17, and I chose that job because I knew there was a possibility that they would keep me, because if I worked hard, they would keep me as an employee, not just for the summer, but I would finally have a first real job. And what did I do? That's what happened. I worked hard. I showed up every day. It came time for like August, August, it ended, and they kept me. They kept me and 3 other girls based on us being hard workers. They welcomed an extension and we became not full-time, part-time. We became part-time actual employees, not just for the summer program, but to put on my actual resume that I had my first real job. My other friends, they worked at camps, which is fine, but like, is a camp going to be able to keep you after the summer? No. So my one friend, they worked at camps, they worked in daycares. Like, those aren't jobs that can keep you after the summer because you have to go to school. You can't work part-time at those jobs because camps aren't open all year, most of them. So what are you gonna do after work? I mean, what are you gonna do after school? Nothing. That job is closed. So if you do retail or like fast food, after the summer program ends, those are jobs that are still open that they can keep you because you can still pick up hours after work. I was 17. I knew I wanted money. My mom wasn't giving me any money. She couldn't afford to give me allowance. So that's another thing. Like, I just knew certain things was common sense. Like, I didn't have anyone telling me how to do this, how to do that. I just told myself, get a job that's realistic, something that you can keep after summer, something that you can have all year round. You can get hours after school and start making your own money. That's what I did, you know. I didn't have to ask anyone, how do I do that? How do I, like, I just have that mentality, I guess, that I'm really independent. So that's what I did. I stayed there for a couple months, and then I went to Old Navy for 3 years. Navy was like, I loved it, loved the crew. It was annoying sometimes, but that's retail. But I did learn a lot. That was my second real job because I was there actually longer. So once I got to college, I was like, I'm gonna need money. My mom's not gonna be able to give me money. Like, when it was time to come home from breaks, I paid my way there and back. Me and my friend who went to school together, we took the train, we packed our stuff in a suitcase, and every time it was time to go to school, we packed our stuff and we got on the Amtrak train. Like, that's just things I knew to do. I didn't have to ask, how do I do this? Like, it's the independent. I guess that's what I'm getting to. People lack independence and that adulting aspect in their brain, and I'm just like, it should be wired, you know? So every time it was time for break, I went back to work at Old Navy. I picked up hours, lots of hours. When it was time to go back to school, I would go back to school at least 1,200 and more. And it lasted me the whole time it was break. I know I would have another check coming in because I'm going back to work. So I knew how to manage my money well. I always had money, you know. I wasn't starving. I wasn't starving, one, because I brought cheap food. That's what you have to do in college. That's why I gained like 30 pounds, but I did what I had to do. But I always had food. I always had money to have fun. My phone bill was always paid because I had a prepaid phone and I always worked. So if the semester is like 3 months, my bill was like, what, 40 bucks? That's, you know, there's free Wi-Fi. That's 40 times 3. So I know that's $120 for that semester. And I know that with those 3 months of the semester, there's a break at least once, you know, whether it's Thanksgiving, spring break, winter break. So when I would work in the summertime, I would have like $1,200 minus $120 for my phone bill for 3 months. That's like nothing. Plus I knew whenever there was a break, I could make at least 20 to 30 hours, you know, because I would work every day in that break and still have time to hang out with my friends and stuff, but I would work 8-hour shifts. So stuff like that, like, that's what I mean. Like, if you're gonna be a college student, just know how to be smart about things so you don't be at college like poor and broke. Like, I don't know, I be seeing people complaining. I'm just like, do you not know how to use your resources, or, you know, what's going on? But again, if you don't have that help, then I'm not shaming you or anything. I'm just saying my opinions and my advice about it. Let me like stop lollygagging. But yeah, I hate adulting sometimes because, but the real reason why I hate adulting is because I feel like, when do you guys get to do the stuff you want to do for like your career? And that's why I be so stressed out, because I'm like, man, I'm always having to work my 9 to 5. I'm always having to work, and then doing that 9 to 5, I'm like, well, when do I make time to go to auditions? When do I make time to do this? Like, I don't know. I guess that's one thing I can say I have to work on is my time management, but I've gotten better. I made a whole schedule yesterday, so I'm starting to make schedules. But that's, I don't know, it's really annoying. I'm trying to make a schedule for blogging, YouTube, posting photos, editing. Like, I made a whole schedule. Like, do you guys have schedules for that type of stuff? Because I feel like the media is so tedious and such a like very structured, time consuming, it's very time consuming. So it's good to have a schedule. Like, if I don't have a schedule, I feel like I'm not gonna have time to do anything. Everyone knows I'm trying to get back into acting, so like it's conflicting when I'm working and everything. It's not like I can go on the weekends to do auditions, I know that, but most auditions are during the day. So this is why I say I hate adulting, because I don't have the time to just, you know, get out of my part-time job or school and then go to an audition. I have to work to pay the bills and, you know, try to make time for the career I want. But it's hard because, like, I have to work. So I don't know if anyone has any advice on trying to work in the media while also trying to work. Like, let your girl know. I'm trying to find like time to do what I want to do, not get overwhelmed while also working, and it's extremely hard. Like, I'm grateful I have a roommate now, so my bills are split. Like, they're split evenly. Use this e.l.f. Golden Bronzer. I'm like obsessed with this highlighter. This one right here. It's a really very pretty natural champagne color. It's like a dupe for the Champagne Pop, I would say. Like, literally, it's cute. I'm grateful, but it really is harder. Another tip is do what you want to do while you can, because when you do have to work full time, like, even if I did have time management, it still isn't possible because I work a 9 to 5. Like, I have to do everything outside of 9 to 5, which only leaves me a few hours because, of course, everything is not going to be open till 12 in the morning. So I have a small little wing to do things, and that's like 6 p.m. till bedtime. So it's like, if you do work part-time or you're in college and you have stuff you want to do it while you can, because doing it while trying to do it while you're working full-time is extremely difficult. Like, extremely difficult. I should say difficult, extremely, and not extremely easy. Like, you literally have that short time span to do stuff because you have to work. So if you're not working full-time yet, definitely take advantage of it and just do the things that you want to do. Because I definitely miss not paying bills and only having my phone bill. And all right, so this does complete today's look. Simple look with a bright lip. I hope you guys like this video and my little chit chat. Just some tips on adulting. You know, try to get your coins, be smart about it, use your resources. If you need money, if you don't need money and your parents got money and they give you money, then by all means relax. But there's a lot of people like me, like everybody else in this world, who gotta get it on their own. You know, whether your parents work or they don't have enough money to give you money. At that point, something has to click in your mind. Like, look, I gotta be independent. Like, your friends or people might tell you, be a kid, relax. But if you know there's things you want and like things your mom can't provide, and you keep wanting it, then you need to get a part-time job. You have to. I'm not saying slave your way. Don't definitely become a full-time worker like I did. I had to, unfortunately. But if you don't have to and you're in college, just get a part-time job, because nobody gonna know. Nobody else gonna, you know, do nothing. If y'all keep complaining that y'all need money, you know, and you're, you know, get a job. Get a job. I'm trying to help you guys out. But be young while you can, because this adulting life ain't easy. Another thing is, if you have any tips on time management, let me know, because I don't know everything, you know. Well, that's something that I do know. I know how to do the things I need to do, but I have horrible time management. But I have implemented a schedule yesterday, so hopefully I'm gonna like try to like work it through. And but yeah, I'm just trying to adult and do this thing called life and do the things I have to do to get where I want to be. But where I want to be seems so hard to get. Like, I can't be the only one who watches like how to get successful videos like that, or how to follow your dreams. And I feel like in these videos, they just don't tell me the steps I want to, like, I need to hear. Like, I understand, be positive, get engaged in what, you know, you want to do, start a YouTube. When I see videos on how to become an actress, or I feel like I need to know the steps. Like, where do I sign up to be a part of the events? Like, I feel like I'm missing out on actual getting my foot in, and I don't know how. So I think that's why I get overwhelmed with adulting. Like, I know how to get there, like take my acting classes, get on YouTube, make a channel to have more opportunities, but I feel like the opportunities aren't coming my way. Like, where do I go to events? Which I know they have to come seek me, PR stuff, but like, how do I get into events? How do I go to red carpets? How do I go to networking events? Like, where are the sites that tell you what's going on? And if you know, let me know. I've been trying to go on eventsbright.com, and it's just like, I need to know, I need to be in a loop. Like, I see so many YouTubers who have like 3,000 subscribers. They be at like Revlon party events, like makeup events, and I feel like that's how you get to meet people. And that's what I'm missing. Like, I'm frustrated because like I know what to do, but I don't know how to get there. Like, I don't know how to get my foot in the door. Like, how do I network? How to become, you know, how do I go to these events? What else do I need to do to get where I need to go? I need like physical tips. Like, tell me what to do, you know? So if you know anyone who gives good tips and websites that tell you the hookups about the spots in New York City, because that's what's closest to where I live, let me know, because I need to be in the media industry like loop. Is there a website for media career want to be yours? Because like, if there is, let me know. But enough rambling. Leave some tips below or comment your thoughts in this video. I will see you in the next video, and do not forget to give it a thumbs up, comment below, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.